Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to discuss about the 8th September 8th Insights India current affairs. So let's start this. This is some topics on this. It's the first table of content for the GS1 is the impact of climate change in the EI Niño-Southern Oscillations. It's a right to sit to the mandate in the Tamil Nadu. International Fund for the Agriculture Development. What is the account aggregator? IUCN red list of the threatened species. And facts for the prelims. GST tribunal. Chandigarh gets its first pollen calendar. So impact of the climate change in the EI Niño-Southern Oscillations. So it's a topic of the geographical phenomena, it's the earthquake, tsunami, etc. So there's a growing body of the research suggesting that the climate change can cause an extreme more frequent EI Nino. It's due to the climate change. Okay, so a study conducted very recently on using the one of the South Korea's fastest supercomputer. Yeah, it's a supercomputer made by 12 countries in the South Korea. Is the world's fastest supercomputer. Increased atmospheric carbon dioxide can cause a weakening of the future simulated ENSO sea surface temperature variability, and future EI Nino events will lose the heat to atmosphere more quickly due to the evaporation of the water vapor. In the future, there will be reduced temperature differences between the eastern and western tropical Pacific, inhibiting the development of temperature extreme and during the ENSO cycle. There can be a weakening of the tropical instability waves in the projected future, which can be used as disruptions of the La Nina event. These are very important components. There are the two natural climate phenomena occurring across the tropical Pacific Ocean, influence the weather conditions all over the world. While El Nino period is characteristic by the warming and increase the sea surface temperature in the central and eastern tropical Pacific oceans. El Nino events causes the water in the Asian Pacific Ocean to colder than usual. They together called the INSO or the El Nino South Oscillations. So this is showing something like that. Like this is the decibel jet strength. This is splits. This is interdate line, and this is water warmer than the normal. So there is a due to the global warming, high temperature. Next, what causes the El Nino? When there is an anomaly in the pattern, like something pattern of the earth, then there's an anomaly. Westward blowing trade winds weakening along the equator due to the change in the pressures. Central and the eastern Pacific region warmer for the 6 months. That's another reason. What is the prelims line for this? What is El Nino? What is La Nina? What is ENSO? When does do these events occur? Impact of the ENSO in the Asia Africa. Right to sit to mandate in the Tamil Nadu. Government policies and intervention for the development in various sectors. So Tamil Nadu government has tabled a bill in the Legislative Assembly, making it mandatory for establishment to provide a seating facility for the employees. Tamil Nadu government tabled a bill in the Legislative Assembly, like establishment to provide the seating facilities for the employees. It's popularly being the right to sit. Aimed at thousands of the employees, small establishments, those working in the textile and jewelry. Yeah, that's a very good initiative for that, because there's a lot of the workers who are working on the machines in the standing position all the time, like the 8 hours or the 12-hour shift in the textile and jewelry showrooms. That's not a good thing, I think. The mill mandates for every premises of the establishment to have a table seating arrangement for all employees. All employees so that take the advantage of any opportunity to sit in the course of their work. The bill seeks to amend the Tamil Nadu Shops and Establishment Act. Yeah, it's a Shops and Establishment Act required to run a shop. or the sole proprietorship of the company when there is the employee more than 12. Need for person employed in the shops and still in the state are made to stand throughout their duty time, resulting in the varied health issues. The most owners of the shops and other retail outlets forbid the women, the bulk of shop workforce, to sit. Even leaning against the wall was punished. That's not a good thing. They had developed a varicose vein and joint pain from the standing. Right to sit avoid the on their toes situation throughout the working years. Inspired from the Kerala, a few years ago, the workers of textile firm Kerala had gone a protest demanding the right to sit, prompting the government. There is an attempt to kill the shops and establishment act, this time providing the seating arrangement for them. That's very good. International Fund for the Agriculture Development. Sri Lanka and International Fund for the Agriculture Development were working together to promote the island's agriculture-based economy. They are now partnering to create the smallholder agribusiness and resilience projects to combat the poverty, food insecurity, and gender inequality. How SHARP will prevent the food insecurity? The food insecurity goes hand in hand with the poverty. Farmers who can't afford to manage their lands, crops cannot produce adequate level food. Many SHARP poverty reduction efforts will ultimately improve the food production level. It is specialized in the United Nations Agency created in the 1977. Engaged in providing the grants and loans with the low interest for allied projects. IFAD works with the rural peoples, allowing them to enhance their food security, improve their nutrition, raise their incomes, help the peoples to expand their business. Organization is the outcome of the World Food Conference of 1974, headquartered in the Rome. 177 member countries. IFD bring the rural development reports every year. Objective of the IFD: increase the productivity capacity of the people, increase the benefit from them from the market participation, to strengthen the environment sustainability and client resilience of their activities. The prelims about IFD objective reports. What are the accounting aggregators? The Indian economy and the issue relating to the economy. Accounting aggregator system in the banking has kicked off with the 8 of the India's largest banks, HDFC, ICICI, Axis Bank, and the fully functional system can make the lending and wealth management a lot faster and cheaper. What are account aggregators? Account aggregator is a non-banking financial company engaged in the business of providing under a contract the service of retrieving and collecting the financial information pertaining to our customers. It engaged in consolidation, organizing, presenting such information to the customer as may be specified by the banks. It's a three-tier structure: account aggregator, FIP, and FIU. FIP is a data fiduciary that holds the customer's data. It's like a data bank. It can be bank, NBFC, mutual fund, insurance repository, or the pension fund. FIU consume the data from the FIP to provide the various services to the customer. FI is a lending bank, promotes the access of borrowers' data to determine the qualify for the loan. Bank play a dual role, an FIP and FIU. Benefit: the new system make it possible for the banks, tax authority, insurance, or other finance firm to aggregate the data of function system who provide their consent to get a better understanding about their potential customer. Like KYS is also example of this. Know your customer, KYC verifications. It also enable the customer to early access and share the financial data, allow the customer to avail the various financial services from the host or provider on the single portal. It reduces the needs for the individual waiting the long queues and use the internet banking portals. It will help the bank to reduce the transaction cost, enable us to offer the lower market size loans. The AA framework, created through the inter-deposit decision by RBI, and regulator includes the SEBI through an initiative of the FSDC. The license for the AA issued by RBI and financial sectors will have the many AA. It is necessary that every NBFC should be registered with RBI. IUCN red list to threaten of the threatened species conservation related issues. International Union for Conservation of the Nature has released its latest red list of threatened species. Some 902 species are officially extinct. 30% species face the threat of extinction. 80 species are extinction hold. 8040 critically endangered, and 4167 are endangered. 4180 species of the list concerns, while the 904 are data efficient. Important species mentioned in the reports: Thunothymus, endangered to list concern, like with the southern tuna, was largest living lizard. Varanus condium, moved from vulnerable to endangered. Was the most comprehensive inventory of the global conservation status of plant and animal. How are the species categorized? It uses a set of the quantified criteria to evaluate the extinction risk of the thousands of species. IUCN red list categories define the extinction risk of species assessed. 9 categories are there. Critically endangered, vulnerable, considered to be threatened with the extinction. It brings into the focus of ongoing decline of the Earth biodiversity, influence the human over the life on Earth. Scientists can analyze the percentage of species in a given category. They can also analyze the threats and conservation measures underpin the observed trends. Facts for the prelims. GST tribunal. The Supreme Court has warned the government that no option but to constitute the GST appellate tribunal. This is under the GST Act 2017. What is GST appellate tribunal? Second appeal forum under the GST. Any discretionary order passed by the first appellate authority. National Appellate Tribunal, first common form to resolve the dispute. Same power as the court, deemed civil court for trying a case. Section 190 of GST Act. Following structure: National Bench, New Delhi, situated in New Delhi. Constitute National President along with 2 technical members. Regional branches constitute as required. 3 regional branches: state branch and area branch. Chandigarh gets its first pollen calendar. The city of the Chandigarh now its first pollen calendar. Pollen calendar. What is pollen calendar? Pollen calendars are the graphical representation of the time dynamics of the airborne pollen in the certain geographic area. They are the location specific, with the concentration strongly tied with the flora found in the area. They provide the easy to understand visual information on diverse airborne pollen species and present throughout the year. Yeah, Chandigarh has a lot of the flora and faunas at the time of the weather changes in the Chandigarh. So that's why they have these pollen calendars. Pollen calendar are considered to measure outdoor airborne allergens responsible for allergic, rhythmy, asthma, and dermatics. These calendars identify the potential allergy triggers and provide a clear understanding of the clinicals to exposure during the high pollens. So this is all for the today's topic. Let's meet at tomorrow.